Good morning. This is Mac G with Mac G Mania, and we're going to play another game, or at least another day, of Maniac Island. Good morning, Poppy Flower. How are you today? You know, I'm not doing too bad, and I just know that the day will get better and better as we go. So, let's go ahead and move things out of our chest of what happened last time, or well, excuse me, our chest of while we were away. And let's go take a look at things and see what we're gonna do today. And we could do some tree harvesting real quick. We took a little adventure last episode. We explored some caves up there, and we went all the way around the island to see what was there. And we didn't find a whole lot. So, today we are going to, and I'm sorry if the mic is making some noise, I'm bumping it around, moving it around. But now it's all settled, hopefully, and we can get on with this, with the rest of the recording here. So anyway, excuse me again. Let's see. One of the things I really would like to do, and I really kind of feel that I need, is to find some leather. Either, you know, in the form of rabbit skins that we put together to make a leather, or we find a cow, or something. I really am getting to the point where I feel I need to make a book for an enchanting table. And I think we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and put our extra pick away. We're not going to really need a whole lot here. We're going to go with the pick just in case. We shouldn't need a shovel for a whole lot, but we'll take one just in case. Like I said, since I have the tools for it, I'm going to use the tools. I'm not going to be punching gravel or dirt or anything unless I've made a big mistake somewhere along the way. And the goal is to just not make those kind of mistakes. So we're going to chop down a tree real quick. And we're going to use the parts and pieces out of that. We will punch trees though. So we'll use the parts and pieces from this to make some boats. And we're going to make a few extras, and we're going to carry our crafting table with us. That way, if something should happen, we'll be able to keep going. You know, that's good. We got the sapling to replace what we cut down. Let's just do this. So, like I said, we're going to make crafting bench real quick. We're going to set that down. Make a few boats. Because boats break so easy. And they're kind of a crazy thing. So we're going to make a boat. And let's go for a sailing adventure. Let's see. We kind of want to avoid where the guardians are going to be. And we know that there is a water temple over here. You can see it under the water. So we know there are going to be guardians all around it. And the guardians like to break boats. So we're just going to avoid that. Let's go this way. Well, if I remember correctly, in the last episode, when we were exploring, there was a chunk error. Let's go there. Just because it could be something kind of interesting and neat to look at on video. So we have to go around the island. We could take our boat and just walk over. But what fun would that be? We're sailing today. We're on a sailing adventure. Adventures in sailing, sailing adventures. Let's see, looks like another deserty island over here. And who knows, maybe that chunk error fixed itself? Some more reeds in there. Huh, what do you know? And it's nighttime. Not really the best time to go adventuring, is it? Well, we should have brought a bed with us. That way we could have slept the night away. Instead, we are going to continue to see what we can see out here in the big blue sea. We can see some more generation of our beautiful island. Like I say, there's just so many options for building here. It's gonna be a really fun time for us. And there's another big cavern-y style cave to put something in. We were talking about building something on top of that hill and bridging across to that one. Maybe terraforming that down to really separate them. I think that would be pretty neat. But let's see what we can find. Like I say, we could see a chunk error, and who knows, maybe it fixed itself, maybe it didn't. We've got squids. Let's see, those stinking boats. The boat broke. I don't know if we're going to be able to reclaim any of the pieces off of it. We're really not going to worry about it. That's why we brought extra materials and an extra boat. Let's go ahead and set that. Pop in it. Some more of our island. Skeleton and armor. That didn't take him too long to start finding armor. Let's see. We want to be able to find our way home. That's kind of an interesting little world generation over there. Another witch. We're going to leave that one alone. But that little... the way that sand formed, that's kind of interesting. It's neat. See, creepers, zombies, creepers, Enderman. What we're looking for, and this looks like it might be another big island, but we're still looking for cows and rabbits. And I do know that rabbits will spawn in a savanna. Cows, yeah. Pigs for sure, but that's not what we're looking for. Another creeper. Lots of creepers. Lots of pigs. Lots of everything but what we were looking for. So we're just going to turn our boat and we're going to keep going. Nice little plateau there. A little mesa. Another Enderman. Lots of things popping up right now. But we're not seeing any of what we're looking for. So I don't really want to cut and go until I find something. I want you to join me on this adventure because this is our first trip away from our island. There's a lot of desert around here. Who knows, maybe while we're out here we'll find another water temple. Or water monument. Not that we would attack it right now. I feel very under-equipped to attack a water monument right now. So we're just gonna leave that be. More savanna and desert. Skeletons and spiders. Haven't even seen a bunny, and you know, that's a little odd. I must have been having some really good luck in the past with rabbits. I usually see them spawn all the time. And I kind of like the little guys, like I said last episode. You know, I think they're cute. And they were kind of a useful addition. You know, you can take 4 of their skins to make a leather. You can cook them up and eat them. You can also make rabbit stew. And, you know, I've had some people say that's got some of the best saturation in the game. But honestly, if you just take all the parts and pieces apart and eat them separately, I think you get about the same thing. Because it takes mushrooms and carrots and potatoes. And rabbit meat, all to make just one bowl of food. And, you know, that's not very efficient. Even if it is a high saturation, it's really inefficient for something like what we're doing. You know, just getting by. That was something we didn't bring. I just realized. And we may have to go cut down on some pigs. The piggy population. Or sheep population. Just to sustain ourselves. This is not looking all that great for us. It really isn't. Looks like that closes off there, so we're going to keep going around this way. And we're just going to keep following it. Eventually, you know, we'll just come full circle and find some peonies. We'll find our original starting island. We'll be able to see it. Whoa. A little quick boat steering there. That was good. I know you can hear some of the cars in the background. Not usually a busy street, but sometimes, you know, background noises are unavoidable. And we just do what we can with what we've got. Whoa. Did we do it? Did we do it? Oh, I think we squeaked that one by. What's over here? What's glowing? Probably lava. It's kind of an interesting... Let's hop out. Hopefully we won't break our boat. Okay, the boat didn't break. That's always good. And some surface lava. Just looked kind of odd. Must have been a lighting glitch. So we'll get back in our boat and we'll continue on. Oh ho ho, no. Come back, boat, come back. There we are. And we'll continue sailing. Oh, we didn't find anything that way. And no, I didn't write down our coordinates. No, I didn't do any of the smart things that I should have done. Instead, I just jumped in a boat and went for adventure. So hopefully we can find something. We'll be able to find our way home. Birch forest. That looks promising. Let's hop out. Where did our boat go? Okay. Let's go for a look. Look-see. Pig. Lots of open prairie. More pigs. Let's get some pork chops. Like I say, I am not a Minecraft vegetarian. I don't hold it against anybody. It's just not how I roll. And so, given the opportunity, I will, in fact, eat pig and sheep and cow and chicken. I want to give the poppy flower some company. So we're going to come and get a couple of roses too, because I really like the way they did the 2 tall roses. And we're just going to keep looking. I see lots of pigs, but not a lot of cows or anything. Not even rabbits, like I say. And this is really weird. I've always had... Well, since they introduced the rabbit and released them for version... I believe it was version 8, 1.8 that came out with the bunnies. I've had very good luck, and I've almost always had bunnies. And it's just kind of odd to not have them bouncing around. Sheeps. Tell you what, since we're on an adventure, let's get some wool and some mutton. We just need one more wool. So that way, if it gets to be nighttime again, we can, in fact, sleep the night away. Yep, we got all we need. Let's see. And no cows. I haven't even heard them in the background. The peonies, like I was saying, saw some of those earlier. I always see dandelions. We may be a bit lost, but that's part of the adventure. More sheep. Bit of a hill. Let's not fall off this time. Although I have to say, I did try jumping. That really was just a missed jump. I wasn't purposely trying to scare anybody on that one. It was just a poorly timed missed jump. And yeah, it scared me probably more than it scared you. I really thought I was going to bite it on that one. But we survived. And we're going to continue going. And going and going. Let's see. Lots of sand. We might even be coming up on our boat, just floating out there again. I think we've kind of made a big circle. Almost. Let's see. Yeah, I thought that's kind of close to where we came in. Let's chop down a birch tree or two and see if we can get a couple of saplings to take home with us. Something to add a little color to our orange and oak, our acacia wood and our oak wood. We'll need some color. We'll need some difference here. contrast. And while we're here, let's plop that down. Oh, we have a pick. What am I thinking? We don't need to plop that down. We brought one with us. Oh, and hey, look, our boat's back. Told you we'd find it again. See, that should be pretty close. 9. Yeah, that's enough for what we want. Build us a quick furnace. How did we not get that already? I don't know. Let's make some sticks real quick. Yeah, we're good. Make a charcoal. And with the charcoal, we'll cook up some meat. And with the meat, we'll keep adventuring. But we've got some saplings now. That's good. Let's cook up a little bit more charcoal. Keep looking for saplings. We know where we are now, so we can adventure a little bit away from here. Maybe in the time we've run around in that big circle, some cows have spawned in behind us. That's something that happens, you know. Oh, I heard it. Where did we hear it? Okay, maybe I didn't hear it, but thought I heard a cow. Something I've found in real life when I'm looking for something. And now we have a bunny. Boop. Hi, bunny. Baby bunny. Boop. Something I've noticed in real life is that as you're running around, sometimes things are just popping up behind you. The things that you're looking for are just right there behind you. In recent years, my father-in-law has introduced me to pheasant hunting. And it's something I actually really enjoy. Walking around through kind of like this, waiting for a bird to jump out and try to shoot it down. And I know hunting isn't for everyone, but we eat the birds that we shoot, and it works out. We don't waste it. We eat it. Pheasant's actually really tasty. But ooh, speaking of tasty, we're hungry now. So there's our stuff. We're gonna run back out. Well, can't run, but we are gonna quickly get back to our place, our little temporary camp. Gonna cook up some meat. And as I was saying with the pheasants, you know, we'll be tromping through the bush looking for them. We have a couple of dogs that are out there trying to sniff them up. And I tell you, the training that goes into those dogs, it's amazing. I've seen a pointer, which is a dog that runs along sniffing. Sniff, sniff, gets into a bush, and if there, or sees or smells a bird or whatever, it stops and points at it so you know where it's at. Well, I've seen such a well-trained pointer that it was at a dead run, caught sight of a bird or caught the smell of a bird, and just from a dead run to a dead stop and went on point, and it was just, and it held that point for us. It was amazing. You know, I'm a big dog person. Dogs can do amazing things. My wife is a dog trainer, and she has a dog that sniffs out food at the airport. And I grew up with a police dog in the house, so dogs and dog training is just amazing. And the things that dogs are smart. They're smarter than people give them credit for a lot of times. So back to the pheasant story. As we're running through, a lot of times when you're done running through one way, you turn around and you run the other, and you'll come across the pheasants because they have been running behind you just to stay away from the front of you, to keep from getting the dogs to scent them or anything like that. They'll be running behind you, and their survival instincts are really quite keen. It's really kind of amazing. It's getting close to nighttime, but we still got a little resource here. Let's go ahead and whip out a new bed. And we're going to sleep this night away. And because we're kind of in a bad spot, we're lost looking for cows, we're going to end it on a cliffhanger. Yep, we're actually kind of done for the day. So we're going to stop here. Thank you for joining me. I don't have my poppy, but hey, look. Goodbye, flower. Thank you, Mr. Rose, or Miss Rose. Thank you for joining us and coming with us. You're not quite our lucky poppy, but you were helpful. And we'll see you. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We won't be recording tomorrow. We're going to do a live stream of Skyblock 2.1 HARDCORE Survival. And we'll see you back on Thursday. I won't go anywhere until then. So, thank you for joining me. This is Mac G Mania. And we're actually not on Maniac Island right now. We're kind of out and we're on Lost Island right now. So, thank you for joining me. And I hope you have a good day.